Hi guys, I got a gift today from some people, and I decided we are going to talk about incense. Now, the only thing is, let me go get the other thing we need for some of this incense talk because it's important for one type of incense. I got the, yeah, I think I'll put it away out in the closet. I got some incense today, from a couple different people. And, I wanted to explain, here it is. I wanted to explain the different types of incense. Because there's so many kind, okay? First of all, if you're gonna burn incense, put it on something that's not gonna catch fire, okay? This dish is fine, but you might want to put it, because this is not wood, you might want to put this on top of another plate or cup so that it's not going to spread the heat in the bottom. This is a type of incense I have never used before. It's a powder. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to light it and put a little bit of it in a pan like this, light it, and it's just like supposed to pretty much be pretty easy to start. The problem with this is I don't know nothing about this. I never used it before. And, well, I want to see what it does. But remember I said about the dish? Yeah. So let's get something I can put underneath this so the table doesn't melt, because it's going to get kind of hot. All right, so, because you don't want to melt the tablecloth or whatever you're using for the display. So, something perfect. Because incense burns hot, really hot. So, but, so you want to have something like this. This is just an empty cup. This is another cup. Let's keep the heat away from this card table, okay? Now, before I light this, I already can tell, I can see that I have a problem with this. Because the way I do the ritual, I blow the smoke out towards the camera. I'm going to end up blowing these ashes out to the camera. I don't think that's going to be good for me, okay? So let's start with the other kind of incense. This is incense risen. Okay. And, you can see it comes in chunks. And you use these charcoals here to get the incense burning, okay? So this is pretty simple, okay? You put one of these discs in here, you light it. When it turns gray, just like on a charcoal grill, put a piece of this solid incense on top, and it's gonna, as the resin burns, it's gonna melt through, and it's gonna make a good incense smell. That's what you want, okay? The only problem is, well, I have to show you how this works. But I gotta compare two different incenses. This one, I never used this before. I didn't never use this brand of incense resin either. So I gotta see what these do, how they compare. And so I'm gonna open up this incense. I'm not gonna put out a huge amount in here. Okay. Oh, you can see this is gonna be nasty. All right. So that's all I'm gonna put in there for now. That looks like it's gonna be more than adequate. Okay. And that's supposed to be kind of like match light. But what I'm afraid of is when I blow the smoke out, it's gonna end up blowing this ashes everywhere. That's what I'm afraid of. So, but right now, let's see what this thing does compared to the other incense, okay? The other incense is more familiar to me. So let's see what this does, okay? So I'm gonna just strike a match here. This is what you're supposed to do. All right. Whoa, that is really strong smell. I'll put the match and I'll let that burn. Anyway, so this incense is burning. I can smell it now. Okay, so if I was to do it out to the camera, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I blow on it. It should be. It's smoking really good. Okay, that's good. So this incense may work for the ritual, for the convocation, but honestly, I have never used it before. Okay, so I'm gonna say, as far as ease of use goes, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10 because this is just. I mean, in one sense, it burns easy, lights easy, smokes really well, mind you. But also, it's gonna just basically make a real mess. Now, the other kind of incense we burn, we use these charcoal discs. So, I don't want to open these right now. I know these work. Okay, quick lighting charcoal. Okay. Now, it's hot. It's not cool. Okay, it's not as hot as the charcoals are. And it will burn pretty well. Well, let me show you the charcoal one. How you use this? I might as well. Okay. I used the Three Kings before. I never used this brand. So let's see how this goes. Here you have a disc, but right next to the first disc. It might even cause the disc to light. I don't know. It shouldn't, but you never know. Okay? Now, just like the other one, I'm going to strike a match to this one. Okay? This is not instant anything. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to light this match. I always have the worst time lighting charcoal. Okay. Let's see if I can try to get that going. Oops. My camera is not very stable here, but I'm trying to. Okay, that's gonna light up. You should see sparking. But no, I don't see sparks. Alright, so what I would do in that case is, what I usually do is I'll take it with a mat, with a candle and a pair of pliers and just hold it over the candle, or just do it like this. There we go. That's going like it should. You see that sparking? I can hear it now. It's starting to go. You probably can't see it that well, but it's starting to go. So right now, let's see what it's using is he's using a fine powder to get those charcoals going. Okay, so just like on a regular barbecue, just wait for the charcoals to get gray, and then as you can smell it, burning. Just like on a charcoal grill. It's lit. You can see that. It's lit. Okay. And it's already turning gray. Fantastic. All right. So you can see that it's already turning gray. That's what you want. And it's already throwing a tremendous amount of heat, just like a barbecue. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to open this bag. Let's see if we can get this bag open without making a mess. Some of these bags, this is double bags. I think it's kind of stupid, but oh well, that's what I did. Alright, so here I have, this is frankincense. Yeah, the same stuff we use in church, right? So let's Let's put some holy prayers in. Why not? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. But if the kingdom, power, and glory is yours now and forever. Amen. They just drop it on top. It melts, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. You can smell the resin. And it's frankincense. It's really strong. Okay, it's like... Now, the reason why I use this kind normally is because, like I said, I like to blow it out toward the camera. You know, I was blowing it on ash stuff. What's going to happen is, yeah, you'll be blowing out to the candle like this. But it's going to really, really burn quite well. That's just one piece of resin. This is going to last a while. Okay? So, now, you can see why we have it in the double thing. Because this monkey dish is way, way hotter than it was with the powder. The powder didn't do nothing compared to this resin. This resin is cooking. Okay, this resin's cooking. Now, I wonder what would happen if I put this resin, this powder, just dress it a little bit on top of the other incense, if it's going to really do any damage, or if it's just going to burst into flames. Wow, makes it really strong. And that's all I'm going to put on, just a tiny bit. Now, normally we don't burn the incense until the ritual, but I wanted to see how this burns. I don't know how this works, how it bursts. Now, since we're blessed the altar anyway, or the apartment, more precisely, we are going to go ahead, and there's another incense we have that somebody sent me. It's called myrrh. Now, frankincense, myrrh is another type of incense. That's in this baggie here. This is myrrh. So, okay, I'm just going to put some of this myrrh in here. You can see it smokes really good. Give this place a really strong, strong smell. Whew, powerful, all right? I think the frankincense smells the best, actually. All right, so what are we gonna do? Well, let's do some tarot readings. Let's do some tarot readings. What do we got to lose, right? We already got our frankincense burning away. We got our myrrh burning away. And putting all the incense packages together so I know where they all are, so that during the ritual I don't have to worry about wondering where all this stuff is. Okay? So, now because there's no labeling on the myrrh package, I really should label this myrrh as a really cool stuff. Alright. Alright, so it's together with all the other incenses. I want to thank the individual who sent these. I love it. I love the smell of the green one, the green powder. But I think it's pretty thick. See, this is the incense that the resin that's burning that good. The other incense doesn't do that. Okay, so you can see the incense is burning very well, and because it's on another cup, there's an air insulator between this and this. If I was to put this right on this table as it is, there'd be seriousness that this would melt this table. This is a brand new table, so I won't do that. So, let's do some tarot today. Because, why the hell not? Okay, so, first of all, I'm terrible at shuffling. Anybody who ever asked me how to shuffle cards, trust me, I suck. Alright. So a bunch of cards just popped out on me. Too many. Oh, yeah, too many all over the place. Alright, so, okay. So there's too many cards. Come on. I'm going to do 3 readings. 3 cards. Okay, I think I just put them upside down. Oops. Yeah, that happens. Alright, so I'm going to reshuffle these again afterwards. I want to make sure I get them in the right order. It doesn't really matter, I guess. As long as I'm not looking at them, as long as they're... Okay, so the Holy Spirit from me. Can we get a good reading? What was the reading before? Well, let's put it this way. Are we going to have a good Yule this year? That sounds like a good reading. I'm going to do 3 card spread like I did before. Maybe not be enough cards. We're going to have to do more as we can. But, so we're going to keep... This year we're going to be doing a lot more tarot. Okay. So we're going to pull out 3 cards. Question is this going to be a good Yule this year? That's the card. So we're going to have past, present, and future. Actually, we're going to be, it's almost like a map. Alright, so let me pull these up here. You can see them. Let's put this burning incense out of my hair here. So we're going to take the first card. We have the 6 of Pentacles. You can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's I think it's 4 Pentacles. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like there's 4 Pentacles there. So IX. So that would be 4 Pentacles. Oh, there's 5. Okay. And there is 6. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Pentacles. That's 9 of Pentacles. The next card we have is, I'm terrible at Roman numerals, is VIII. This is 8 of Pentacles. So you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 8. And you can see the person there is, I don't know, she don't look too happy. So there's 2 cards. And then we have one more card, which is the Temperance. So those are 3 cards. So the question was, are we going to have a good Yule this year? And so let's go ahead and try to make sure we get this right here. So this here, as I said, is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to look those up. Funny, the Pentacle happens to show up twice. Usually it doesn't show up that often. Okay, now, the 9 of Pentacles is self-sufficiency, financial independence, accomplishment, sound judgment. All right, good. Okay, that sounds like a good start. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is right below it, is commission, craftsmanship, productivity, efficiency. Still sounds good to me. And then we have the Temperance card, which is a major arcana. The number is XIV, which I believe is 14. Temperance. Moderation, management. Okay, so it sounds like it's saying is, yes, you're going to have a good Yule this year. as long as you exercise good judgment. All right, now so they're saying is hey, you're going to achieve something. You're going to achieve success. You're going to reach out and you're going to do great things. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so that means that according to this, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be doing things of my craft. But you need to be a little careful. In other words, don't go crazy, get out of control and overspend or overindulge, because there's a good chance that doing that would be a really bad deal. I can go back and look and see if there's any other caveats to the temperance card. Okay. At least it's not the Hierophant. Okay. So, temperance, as I said, moderation. Management, combination. So, with moderation, you're going to do fine. You're going to do great. You're going to kick ass. You're going to be making major movements, positive things. Your future for Yule, for many of you, is going to be a time of great positive change. Wonderful. Love it. Because you know why? It's like I'm looking forward to Yule this year because I think this year we can finally put the bad guys to bed. Okay? Okay? Put the bad guys to bed. We're going to reach out something. Alright, so now we know that. So now, that's next question that I'm going to ask is this. Because this is something that I keep wondering about. Alright, as I said, I'm terrible at shuffling cards. And if you expect me to do a fantastic job, I can tell you right now, I'm terrible at it, but I can shuffle them somewhat. I'm just not that good at it. So, let's see if there's, I don't mean to be impolite. How is my year 2022 going to be? How is 2022 going to be? Okay, so again, I'm going to go shuffle these cards the best I can. So, like I said, I'm going to be positive. So, how is Michelle's 2022 going to be? So, I'm going to grab this card, and this card. And if I need to, we'll clarify with additional cards. I don't think we have to, but we'll see what happens. Okay? So first card we're going to pull up. As I said, I have terrible Roman numerals. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That could be eventually good. Okay, and we also have the Five of Swords. That means the time of change. And the last card is the Five of Cups. Well, let's start with the Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the book again. Now, for those of you who are wondering why do you use this book so much, because honestly, guys, I don't know these yet. Okay, I'm still learning these. Page of Wands is a young figure in the act of proclamation. Envoy, a messenger, enthusiasm, news. Good news, right? But then we have this, which is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords next page. Five of Swords. Usually when you see five, usually it's not a good thing. It means time to change. Okay, consequent disgrace, defeat. Infamy. Not exactly a good thing, okay? So that means it sounds like something's going to go wrong somewhere. However, we get the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is loss, grief, disillusionment, regrets. Oh dear. So Okay, so we need to clarify this. Why is there going to be regrets? Why is there going to be disillusionment? What is going on here? All right, so let's pull another card out. Let's clarify that. Cups. We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands here. So what does the Three of Wands mean? This is getting a lot more complicated than I usually do. But that's okay. Three of Wands. Doesn't mean that things can't change. Three of Wands says fruition, accomplishment, fruition, accomplishment, enterprise, effort, partnership. So, what is it saying? That we're going to try a partnership with someone and it's just going to be a colossal disaster? Somehow I think that the set in the card needs to be clarified because somehow this doesn't make sense. Why are we going to have the Five of Wands? What is causing the Five of Wands? Okay, gods, goddesses, why we got the Five of Wands? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, that's actually, is that Seven of Pentacles? See, as I said, I'm terrible with Roman numerals. It looks like it's Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. So let's look at the card and see if we can figure it out. The Nine of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine of Pentacles. So why do we have a Nine of Pentacles? What does the Nine of Pentacles mean? It doesn't mean completion. It means something very different, which means the Nine of Pentacles means self-sufficiency, financial independence, accomplishment. So this Five of Wands says that something is going to happen that's going to be bad, but at the same time, we're going to achieve accomplishment in a positive way. And that's going to result in, again, this card coming to fruition, which is the Three of Wands, which I already read it back again. I know, this is a time-consuming process, trust me. It takes a while. It says, Three of Wands says, fruition, accomplishment. You're going to succeed. But something is going to happen that is going to screw me up. Here I am, success. Something's going to screw me up. That doesn't mean it's all bad because that means that something else is going to happen than the Nine of Pentacles. So that means the Nine of Pentacles means that things are going to change for the better. So does that mean that Yule this year, I mean, for me, this 2022 is just going to be a giant series of ups and downs, no success, no achievements, or what? That's the question. I have to say that I think, given these readings, that we're going to achieve some success. But we're going to have a period of disappointments, and then later on it's going to achieve some success over here. After all, you look at the final outcome: Three of Wands. Okay, now Three of Wands, that doesn't. For those of you who don't know tarot at all, Three of Wands don't mean nothing to you. I might as well speaking in Latin. You wouldn't understand what a word I was saying. But I learned long ago. Don't read everything into this, okay? Because after all, it says accomplishment. You're gonna succeed. You're gonna do great things, but you're gonna have some hardships and difficulties too. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens. Okay, now let me ask a question. Okay. I'm not kidding. I can't shuffle. I can't shuffle cards to save my ass. Seriously. Okay, oh, there, God, Mother God, Father God. Okay. Okay, so I want to ask another question for 2022. That's not specific to more of a yes or no question. And I never tried a yes or no card on tarot. So I don't think I need multiple cards for this. Here's a tarot card I want to know is, how is my knee going to do in 2022? How is my knee going to do in 2022? Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to read that because I mean, this could go all kinds of ways. Okay? So we'll start with just reading a single card. It should be simple yes or no, right? Is my knee going to do good? Is my knee going to do terrible? Am I going to have setbacks? What's the problem? So how is my knee going to be in 2022? And we have the Ace of Swords. I can only guess, within reason, when you see an Ace of Swords, is opportunity with change, great force. So I guess it means that my knee is going to be doing very well in 2022. Okay? So 2022, my knee is going to do great. Fantastic. All right. So now everybody talks to me, well, you should cut the deck and do this. I'll say stuff like that. I can try. Let's try. I know the woman from Truth Told Tarot is excellent at this, or Hidden Truth Told Tarot. I'm not her. I'm terrible at this, but I will shovel the deck anyway. Okay. Break this into pack of 3 like she does. Let's see, we can get this. So, maybe not evenly divided, but we'll try, right? Okay. So now we'll just put these cards back on this one's here. Okay, so 2022. Spirits, angels, spirit guides. What is my YouTube channel going to be like in 2022? Is it going to be successful? Is it going to be a disaster? Is it going to be the same as now? Okay, so I guess I can try doing with one single card, but I might have to clarify it. So let's take a look at the card. We pull up the 3 of Wands again. 3 of Wands. I'm going to explain what that said, right? Now, next card. I'm going to do another card. The King of Wands. Ooh. And the last one, I might as well do a 3. Is the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Now, what does that mean? Let's go read these cards again, just like we did before. The 3 of Wands. This so you understand how this works, okay? I know some people are really great with this. It says here, fruition, accomplishment, enterprise, effort. That's a good start. Accomplishment by my efforts, okay? Then we got, as I said before, we have the King of Wands. That's a big card. The King of Wands. King of Wands embodies growth and new beginnings. Authority, enthusiasm, leadership, and passion. Ooh, that sounds pretty good so far, right? And the last card is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, this Virgo likes that. 10 of Pentacles. And no, I'm not a spoiled brat. Actually, 10 of Pentacles. Security, gain, affluence, domestic harmony. Nice. I love this. This is good. That means 2022, I'm going to grow. My channel's going to do better. My leg's going to do better. I'm going to be more active and more productive. Fantastic. I love it. And, well, I guess I'm going to do a reading for Krista. Krista. Why not, right? I'll also do one for Krista. We haven't done one for Krista yet. Okay, so I'm going to try to do one for Krista. Okay, so same deal. I'm going to try to shuffle these cards the best I can and cut the deck. I'm not good at shuffling cards. So if you guys Don't hold it against me. All right. Okay. Reading for Krista. Just like we usually do. 3-card spread. Clarify is needed. Krista. Reading for Krista. As well. She's a mother. She has real responsibilities as a mother. And I think she would definitely benefit from positive things. Like I said, I don't read upside down cards as upside down cards. So I like to try to keep things positive when I can. So first card we have is the World. Holy Krista. The second card is right side up. No, I'm on the bone here. Is 10. 10 of Wands. Ooh. Third card. The Hierophant. Okay, so let's start with the facts here. We got a lot of interesting facts here. Okay, so let's start with the reading of the World card. Let's find out what the World card is, just so we understand this. It's a major arcana, so it's a Hierophant. Okay, the World card number is 21. We'll deal with the Hierophant last because it's the last one. I'm trying to read these in order here so we can get this right. The World is fulfillment, prosperity, gratitude, and contentment. Fantastic. Great for Krista. I'm glad to hear that. Then we have also the 10 of Wands. Usually tends to mean completion of something. So, let's see here. 10 of Wands, responsibilities, burdens, priorities, codependence. So it sounds like the codependence issue or responsibilities. She's going to get a break from it. The Hierophant, which is another major arcana. Let's see. Marriage, affluence, alliance, tradition, society. Well, she's already married, so I wonder if it means something different. Convention, structure. In other words, she's going to have, her marriage is going to continue. She's going to achieve much success, much happiness, contentment. She's going to get the, things are going to go good for Krista. And she's going to remain happily join with her husband. Okay? Now, speaking of Krista, what about, who else? We already did McHenry Cruisers. Let's see. By the way, if for some reason any cards ever end up upside down in the deck, whatever reason, some reason, or if the cards get mixed up and face up, it's very possible. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll still read them anyway. I'm not even looking at them. I'm just looking at them on the left side. I pull my deck. Okay, so I need to come up with the next card reading. Let's talk about. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Who should I ask about? What about... Why not? What about my cat? Nobody ever actually asked what would Rusty's reading be. Come on. Cards, angel, spirit guides, whatever. Give me a quick reading for my cat. How's my cat going to be doing this year coming up? Now, I know what you're going to say, but Michelle, cat, it's going to be a little hard to read the cat. Well, the spirits want to read the cat. They can read the cat perfectly fine. Okay, so here we go. Like I said, I don't do upside down cards. I'm just doing... Okay. So, Rusty the cat. Okay. Let's get started here. We have the 5 of Cups. You know, Five of Cups isn't always that good of a card. It usually implies loss. Something. Maybe he's feeling lost in something in his simple world. You know, he's a cat. You know, he doesn't have a lot to think about. Loss, grief, disillusionment, regret. I think Rusty really misses fame. The other cat. He misses fame a lot. I think he wishes that he could turn things around, have another kitty in his life, friend, girlfriend, whatever. We have the Emperor card next, which is also Meet Your Arcana, which is 4. That's pretty big. So he had suffered loss. He's suffering loss. However, the Emperor is amazing because it means, here it is, the Emperor, stability, power, protection, leadership. So, however, the stability, power, leadership, and convictions. So, he's still going to remain the main cat, but something is going to happen positive that's going to turn his life around. I think he's going to have another kitty cat. I think that's very possible. Rusty could have another girl cat in his life. I'm thinking about that. The moon! Rusty and the moon. Or are we over the moon? Probably big time. Rusty the cat's going to be over the moon. Oh, okay, let's get to this. All right, the moon. This is going to be excellent. Okay, I think the world, the sun, the moon, transforming natural cycles, intense emotions, spiritual awakening. Well, intense emotions. Something positive is going to happen for Rusty. Something good. Maybe another cat comes in. Maybe I find another cat he loves, he takes a liking to. He's excited. He's doing great. He's grooving. I think Rusty is probably going to see some positive changes. I do want to try to get another kitty in here for him. I think it would benefit him a lot. I think he has a sense of loss without Rusty or without fame here. I think it really, really is hurting him emotionally because he doesn't have Rusty here. All right, so I could pull up some tarot cards for the president, vice president, and I don't want to do that because unfortunately YouTube will probably say I'm probably put curses on him, and I'm not trying to put curses on him. But okay. I really am kind of curious to know how the leaders of the world are doing with all their situations. Now, we already know from the tarot card readings last time that there was a lot of things that happened with the world, the change, the Great Reset that, well, didn't quite happen. It just kind of fizzled. But I do want to know what the president is going to do. So, angels, spirit guides, Mother, Father God, could you tell us quickly where you see what's going to happen in the 2022 midterms? The 2022 midterms. Okay? Okay. Oh, 2 cards jumped out. All right, so one thing goes with these cards. Take two jumped out of the deck. We have the 7 of Cups. And lastly, we have the Page of Pentacles. So 7 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. So the 7 of Cups is overwhelming option, clouded judgment. Okay. Too many options, clouding judgment. Okay. So the saying is it's just way too much to go through on the 7 of Cups. Overwhelming option. Okay, right there. 7 of Cups. Overwhelming options, clouded judgment, fantasy. Yeah, I kind of wanted that too. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, a messenger of hope. It sounds like it's saying it's too far out to say a messenger of hope, diligence, and material rewards. So something's good's gonna come out of this. All right, let's go for one more card to make it a threesome. The Hermit. Ooh, Virgo, card of Virgo. The Hermit. Okay. The Hermit. The Sun. Temperance. Well, at least it's not... Okay, at least that sounds promising. Let's see, higher from... Okay. The Hermit is card number is 7. So I'm too far back here. Okay. The Hermit, prudence, knowledge, retreat, reflection. So it sounds like the tarot deck is saying is, we can't tell you how it's going to go. We can't tell you how it's going to go. So they can't tell us about the 2022 midterms. I wonder, 2022 midterms, it sounds like it's, because the Seven of Cups is the reason I say this, because the Seven of Cups says overwhelming options. So, honestly, guys, it means that I can't tell you how the 2022 midterms are going to go. Okay, too many people, too many possibilities. Formula too complex. Too many people. All right, so okay, I agree with that possibility. There might be too many people. After all, you're gonna have replace almost all the House, third of the Senate, and there's no guarantee that anyone is going to be able to say anything. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna next reading is gonna be kind of simple. Will the Republicans win in 20? No, let me get specific. Will Donald Trump win the election in 2024? Will Donald Trump win the election in 2024? That's the question. I'm going to ask that because I'm curious and I want to know. I am a Trump supporter, by the way. So let's see what we got here. And it says the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. So it's not a single card. That means something. 5 of Cups. Why are we getting the 5 of Cups? I might have to clarify that. Okay, usually 5 of Cups is loss, grief, disillusionment. Well, I guess that's the answer. The answer is no. He will not win the election. But let's see. Maybe there's a second card to the reading. However, we got the Emperor. So, if he doesn't win the election, maybe he thought he wasn't going to win. Now we got the Emperor. I mean, that's serious. The Emperor is card 4. Think about it, a major arcana. So what that means? It means the Emperor means stability, power, protection, leadership, conviction, reason. So maybe he wins it after he thought he was going to be defeated. Maybe he wins the election, but then he realized that after he started getting in, 2024, you know how these polls go and stuff, he might actually win the thing after all. Okay, so Donald Trump could win. But I wonder if there's any more to this than that. Let's see. Anything else I need to know? King of Swords. King of Swords. The question is Donald Trump winning the election. Let's go to the King of Swords. Now, by the way, Donald Trump is a Gemini. Okay? Most people don't know that. He's a Gemini. King of Swords. A mature man of power with good instincts and high morals. Awesome. So in other words, he thought maybe he wasn't going to win in 2024, and yet he takes it. Or if he doesn't take it, somebody else of good standing and moral high grounds takes it. Totally smoking awesome. This is why tarot is fun, because you can just play the what if game. You can ask questions on anything. So I don't know what else to ask about. What about your landlord? All right, let's do that. Let's ask about Jimmy the landlord. What's the story with Jimmy, my landlord? Will he succeed in 2022? What will 2022 be for my landlord? Okay, I know it's upside down. That's okay. As long as the cards are right. As long as they're not too mixed up. They're all kind of mixed up. Oh, dear. It's okay. It just doesn't matter. I just read them anyway. So, my landlord, the question is, what's his life going to be like in 2022? We got the 5 of Swords. That's not good. We got the 6 of Pentacles. And not the least, there's just one that's full of my hands here. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay? And I got to sort out some of these cards because some of these are upside down, some of these are right side up, and I don't know which one's which. So, I'm going to just quickly fix that real quick here. Because, like I said, sometimes the cards get mixed up. I don't like mixing them up, but they do happen. Okay. Okay, let's see. Just sort numbers real quick here. And then we'll finish reading these through. I actually have a question to ask those tarot readers that use many decks at the same time. How do you keep track of all the decks you're using? Because, I mean, it seems to me like a really tough challenge when you're doing these tarot readings and you're going out there and going, you're using like 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9 decks. How do you keep them sorted? I'm almost done. Alright. Some of these are ups. Alright, that's okay. I actually kind of wonder what these cards look like anyway. Okay, so I just got these cards all in order, so they're all face down. Okay, so yeah, for those tarot deck users that read 5 or 6 decks or whatever and do a lot of it, my question for you is, how do you keep your decks and cards getting all mixed up? It sounds like there's a lot of work to do it. Alright, so let's go through and decode this reading. And decode is correct term for it. The question is, how is my landlord going to be doing in 2022? We see the 5 of Swords. Okay, now, Five of Swords is conquest, disgrace, defeat, infamy. That's not a good start, Jimmy. What are you doing, Jimmy, that causes you to have such trouble? What are you doing, Mr. Landlord, that's giving you all this trouble? And where you actually got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Legacy, inheritance, sound judgment, sort of. However, something's going to happen that is going to work out for him somewhere. Inheritance. Okay, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. No, wait a minute. Is that right? No, wait, we have this. Let's see. We have the Six of Pentacles. I misread the wrong one. All right, so the Six of Pentacles surprises me actually a lot. The Six of Pentacles is presents, bonus, charity, and generosity. Generosity. So things are going to go better. Good. So he's starting out bad time, but he's going ahead and moving on. Now he's got the Four of Pentacles. That's what he is. Get Two of Pentacles coming up at the same time. Four of Pentacles is legacy, inheritance. In other words, it sounds like sound judgment. Someone else is going to take over the property. And they're going to do better judgment calls on building management. So I'm going to make sense when you think about what my landlord's going through right now. That is saying is your landlord is going to have, there's going to be a changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Yeah. I know what you're going to say. But it's not bad for you. No, not really, because, first of all, guys, let's be honest here. My landlord is getting to be an old man. Maybe his wife is going to take over day-by-day operations. Okay? Maybe she, his wife, is going to continue on the business by herself. Maybe he's going to retire. Maybe he's going to sell the property. Maybe he is going to get one of his sons, that's the inheritance part, to take over operations of the building. Whoever does, I wish you luck. I really do. So, the first thing is, as I said, the one thing about this tarot that is totally fascinating for me is the fact is that you can see where I think tarot can be very fascinating, and there's just absolutely a lot of interests. So we covered a couple of things in this video. We did a couple tarot readings. We talked about the situation with the building. We talked about the situation, what's kind of incense. And by the way, our circle is still smoking. Yeah. So now you're probably asking yourself a very valid question. Okay, it's still smoking. Do you wait till it totally cools down? Normally, yes. Yeah, normally you do. You can also just dump it down the drain as well. And that's what I'm going to do. But for now, because I want to... I'm going to upload this one tomorrow because of the fact that I already uploaded. You only get 3 notifications in a day, and I want to get some World of Warcraft in. So we can't just go crazy and doing a ton of these streams and then not expect that we're going to make a mess of our schedule. So tomorrow I'm going to upload this. And so, for now, guys, thank you very much for watching this. Stay out of trouble, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.